I remember that day I couldn't finish the whole subtopic. How to say? There is a one more example I didn't show. Okay, example 8. I think so lah. If wrong, then you let me know. Okay, so I will continue with example 8. Okay, so this example 8 actually is this. Okay, if we go back here. So you don't write the today index first. Okay, after if I will find a index for you to write lah. Don't write today index first. Okay, we come back here. Okay, you still remember that day we say the purpose okay, you can solve problem, okay, that involve a type of roots of quadratic equations. Okay, so it can be used to this discriminant d it can be used to, okay, find the value of variable in a quadratic equation. This is like example 7. And then second, derive a relation. This is like in example 8 lah. The relation means this way. We look at example 8. Okay, express A in terms of B. Means they are asking what is the relation in between the A and the B. Okay, so this one we call it derive a relation. So, okay, so now we start. Okay, given that the equations x squared minus 4ax plus bx equals 0 has two real and equal roots. Okay, two real and equal roots. Therefore, okay, the discriminator equal to 0. Okay, b squared minus 4ac equal to 0. Okay, so same thing. Here the a is 1. Okay, this is the b. Don't confuse with the b and the b here. Okay, this is the b, this is the a, and this is the c. Okay, so the b squared minus 4ac, the b here is negative 4a. So negative 4a, the whole thing squared, minus 4. A is 1. A is 1. Okay, C is 5B. Okay, then you substitute. Okay, this one, negative 4A times negative 4A, you get positive 16A squared. Okay, this one you get 20B. Okay, after that, move the negative 20B to the right hand side, become positive 20B. Okay, after that, they want you to express A in terms of B, means A must be the subject. Okay, A must be the subject, and then on the left hand side. A must be stand alone, no other things at the left hand side. Okay, therefore continue. Okay, 16 I'm going to throw to the right hand side. Okay, because I cannot have other things on the left hand side. Okay, so 20 divided by 16. Okay, simplify, I get 5/4. Okay, so next, same thing, the square, I don't want the square to be at the left hand side. Okay, so bring to that side, become plus minus square root. Okay, so a equals to plus minus square root of this whole thing, 5b/4. Okay, then I will see what I can simplify. Okay, plus minus, okay, square root of 5b, nothing can be done. Square root of the 4 is 2. Therefore, okay, you can write in this way, 3/2. Okay, plus minus. Okay, or you can write in this way also. Okay, either one. Okay, this is example 8. Okay, then these two questions I think is quite important lah. That's why we go through lah. Okay, let us see these questions. Okay, by assuming b squared minus 4ac are greater and equal to 0, show the solutions of the equations ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 are the reciprocal of the solution of the equation cx squared plus bx plus a equals 0. Oh, what's the meaning? Okay, what's the meaning of a reciprocal? Anyone? Anyone can tell what's the meaning of a reciprocal? Rini. Is Rini here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what's the meaning of reciprocal? Any idea?
Like the inverse of the number.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Okay, let me ask these questions. What is the reciprocal for 2?
1/2.
Very good. Okay, thank you very much. So I give you the 1 mark here. So I come back to where? This one. Okay, reciprocal. Quite challenging. This question I don't know whether I can do or not. Okay, let me open this. Okay, I hope you have a textbook. What's the meaning? Solution of these equations. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to waste the time to think of how to do these questions. Okay, maybe I will do next lesson. Okay, we go to another questions. Okay, teacher also can jam. Okay, come we look at this. I think this one more easier. Okay, consider a line, okay, that cross a curve as shown in the diagram below. Okay, this is a line, the blue color one. Okay, y equal x plus 4. The curve, the red color one, x squared plus 3x plus m. Okay, to find the range of the value of m, solve both equations simultaneously. Okay, if you want to know, okay, the value of the m, you can solve simultaneously. To find the range of value of m. Okay, so the quadratic equation have a 2 real and a different roots. Okay, why? Why you know this? Okay, it's because okay the line it cut the curve at 2 points. Okay, means you will have 2 solutions. Okay, you still remember if this the y equal to 0, if y equal to 0, what's the meaning? Okay, then your x squared plus 3x plus m equal to 0. Okay, means okay something like this. Okay, this is x-axis. Okay, if cut at 2 point, then the b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. Okay, if cut at 1 point only, then the b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, I write d greater than 0. If didn't cut at all, okay, then the d is smaller than 0. Okay, this is for y equal to 0. But now y is not equal to 0. Y is equal to x plus 4. Okay, means what? Same thing. Okay, means this curve cut at this line, y equal to x plus 4. This one is, this curve cut at y equal to 0. Okay, so same meaning. Okay, now they just replace the 0 here with the x plus 4. Okay, so from the graph given, you know that you have 2 answers because it cut at 2 points. So the quadratic equation have 2 real and different roots. Okay, so this is how you continue. Okay, you have to let this equal to x plus 4. Same as when this is y equals to 0, you have to let this equal to 0. Okay, then after that, remember to move everything to one side. Okay, make it again become a in general form. Okay, after that, in general form only you can analyze what is the A, what is the B, and what is the C. Okay, therefore, okay, from the graph, you know that, okay, you have a 2 real and different roots. Therefore, the D, okay, the discriminant is greater than 0. Okay, the B squared minus 4AC is greater than 0. Okay, therefore here, this is the A, okay, this is the B, and this is the C. Okay, so the B is 2, 2 squared minus 4. Okay, A is 1, C is m minus 4. Okay, and then you get m is smaller than 5. Okay, This one is to find the range of the value of m. Okay, so you see, sometimes the question will not tell you what to do, you know. Okay, the question just tell you this: find the range of the value of m. Okay, they just give you this graph. They just give you this graph. Okay, they just give you this graph and then tell you to find the range of value of m. That's all only. You got to apply this, okay, the concept of a type of roots, okay, to get the answer. Okay, when these questions are to come out together with other chapters, you may confuse, you know, you will not know how to do this. So you have to always aware of this kind of questions. Okay, so okay, we can go through some more. Okay, the range of value of m is this. Okay, this one we will find the value for the following case. Okay, now we have 3 cases here. Okay, we can go through one by one. Okay, this line touches a point on the curve. Okay, when touches a point on the curve, what is the d? Greater than 0, equal to 0, or smaller than 0? Okay, I call the next girl Rishika. Rishika here.
Teacher.
Ah.
I'm Darshina. Rishika said she cannot join because she has network problem.
Oh, okay. So also you just tell her afterwards she have to watch the video I have recorded.
Okay.
Okay, so how about next girl is Siwa. Siwa here?
Yes.
Okay, Siwa. Okay, I go back to the screen. Okay, you look at this questions. Okay, I repeat. Okay, line y equals to mx minus 5 touches a point on the curve 2y equals to x squared minus 1. Can you help me? Tell me what is the d should be, the discriminant. Is greater than 0, equal to 0, or smaller than 0? Touch a point.
Equals to 0.
Sorry, again?
Equals to 0.
Okay, equals to 0.
Equals
okay,
to 0.
D is equals to 0. Okay, thank you. Next girl, Sophia. Is Sophia here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Sophia, right? Okay, can you do the second one? Okay, we go through together. Okay, line y equals to mx plus 4 crosses a curve 5x squared minus xy equals 2 at 2 points. At 2 points. At 2 points. Can you tell me the d is greater than 0, equals 0, or smaller than 0?
Greater than 0.
Greater than 0. Okay, very good. Okay. No more already. First round done. Okay, so move for second round. Okay, we come back to the first girl. Emmeline. Emmeline here.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, come. We do the third one. Okay, line y equals to 2x plus 3 does not cross the curve x squared plus xy equals to m. So can you please tell me what's the d? Greater than 0, equal to 0, or smaller than 0?
Smaller.
Yes, smaller than 0. Okay, so girls, all these 3 questions, try. Okay, do as exercise. Okay, I have helped you a little bit. Okay, the example is shown as the above one. Okay, so remember, you got to write this one in terms of y. Oh, this one a bit difficult. This one also, you got to write in terms of y. This one also, you got to write in terms of y. Only you can do. Okay, the meaning is, you see, the 2y equals to x squared minus 1. You got to write y equals to x squared minus 1. The 2 bring here become divide. Okay, then y equals to mx minus 5. Then only let this equal to this. So mx minus 5 equals to x squared minus 1 over 2. Okay, then the 2 bring up here. Okay, so 2mx minus 10 equals to x squared minus 1. Okay, rearrange in the general form. So everything I'm going to throw to one side. So x squared minus 1 minus 2mx plus 10 equals to 0. Okay, rearrange them, okay, in general form. Therefore, x squared minus 2mx, 10 minus 1 is 9 equals to 0. Therefore, A is 1, B is negative 2m, C is 9. Then you continue. Not that easy, huh? Okay, here also the same thing. This line, no problem, but here, you got to set y as subject first. This one also same thing. The line got no problem, but the curve, you have to set the y as subject first. Okay, try. Okay, I'll let you try by yourself. Okay, so that's all. Okay, we continue. Okay, so that day I only give 3 questions, so continue today's. Okay, you do this questions and do these questions. This is homework for today. Today is what? Okay. And also this exercise. Okay, but for this exercise, maybe I will go through a bit here. I will go through these 2 questions for you. Okay, but you still do. Okay, I will just go through. Okay, these 2 questions. Okay. The rest you do by yourself. Okay, now we look at question number 7. The quadratic equation x squared bx plus c equals 4. Okay, they say the b and c are positive integer, which is very important. All these are constraint for the variable. Okay, this is positive integer. Okay, has a integer. Integer means no decimal. Okay, no fraction. Has a discriminant of 16. Okay, and b minus c is negative 4. Okay, the discriminant d is 16, and then the other one they give you b minus c is negative 4. Okay, all this they give. Okay, find what? Part A, the positive value of b and c. Okay, what is b and then what is c? Okay, this is the first part. Okay, how to do? Okay, we start with your discriminant. Okay, b squared minus 4ac, okay, is equal to 16. Okay, happen that look at this. The a here is 1, b is b, c is c. Okay, so the a here is 1. So b squared minus 4 times this one is 1, so become 4c equals to 16. Okay, then I have this. b minus c is a negative 4. Can I do something? I think I'm going to substitute Okay, so I bring the c to this side. I bring the 4 to this side plus 4, c to this side. Okay, so the c is b plus 4. I'm going to substitute here into these equations. B squared minus 4, c is b plus 4. Okay, now no more c. Okay, then I can solve. Okay, expand. Okay, the 16 bring to this side, sorry, minus 16. 16 plus 16, 32 is it? Okay, 32. Okay, next. 32 and the 4. 32, divided by 2, 16 and the 2, 16 and the 2, not yet, divide by 4, 4 and the 8, yeah, 4 and the 8, okay, 4 and the 8, 4 and the 8, bigger one at the 4, okay, minus 8 plus 4, -4, okay, correct. Okay, therefore I get the answer for the B. Okay, so the B is a -4, the other one B is a 8. Okay, so you got 2B, but you remember, okay, beginning of the questions, they tell you the B and the C are positive, so you got to reject this answer lah. Okay, therefore B is 8 lah. Okay, then continue substitute. Okay, when B is equal to 8, what is C? Okay, C equals to 8 plus 4. Okay, so it's 12 lor. Okay, done for the part A. Now we go to part B. The corresponding roots of the equations means what is the x? Roots means the x. So you can write inside already. Okay, B is what? B is 8. So 8x plus C is what? 12 equal to 0. Okay, then you find the roots. Okay, you can find the roots. 8. 1 and 12 cannot. 2 and 6 lah. 2 and 6 to add out with 8. Okay, so x is -2 and also x is -6. Okay, this is the answer. Okay. So this is how you do question number 7. Okay, now we go to question number 8.
Teacher,
Yeah.
may I know why they ask for corresponding roots but not roots only? Like why corresponding?
Okay, the words corresponding means the roots that matching with your answer for B equals to 8 and C equals to 12. They don't put the words corresponding, actually mean the same thing lah. Okay or not?
Okay, teacher. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so now we continue. Okay, these words are corresponding. You remember you learn transformation already, not your modern maths?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you remember this word corresponding point? Like your A object, after the transformation, you map to the A prime, you remember?
Yes.
Then we call it, the A is the corresponding point of A prime. Because for the transformation, maybe you are not, you not only have one point, you can have many point. So B is a corresponding point for the B prime. Like that. C is a corresponding point for the C prime. This is how we use words corresponding.
Like they saling berkaitan.
Yes, correct. Means
okay,
who is the mother of the so here for this question, actually it means the part B is related to the part A. You got to use the answer from the part A to continue for this part B. This is the meaning.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, welcome. We'll continue question number 8 now. Okay, this is question number 8. Okay, the quadratic equations 2x squared minus 5x plus c equals to 0. Okay, c is positive integer and has 2 real roots. Okay, this one it means the quadratic equation has 2 real roots. Okay, so you have to make a note here. C is positive integer. Again, integer. If your answer is a decimal or fraction, something wrong. Okay, then it tell you that this quadratic equation has no real root. No real roots. So quickly you make the conclusion. No real roots means discriminant is smaller than 0. Okay, so these two you can write before you start the doing the questions. Okay, find two possible value of the C. That is C1 and C2. Okay, so if it already tell you there are two answers for the C. Okay, so how do I start that? I got no other information. I only have this information. Discriminant is smaller than 0. Okay, let us try. Okay, so b squared minus 4ac is smaller than 0. Okay, so here, this is the a, this is the b, and this is the c. C is still the c. Okay, so b is -5, the whole thing squared, minus 4, a is 2, c is c, smaller than 0. Okay, we will see what will happen now. Okay, this is 25, 8c. Okay, then I move the minus 8c to this side. Okay, so 25, 8c. Okay, then I'm going to write in this way, 8c bigger than 25. Then only I move, okay, the 8 to this side, divide by 8. Okay, so now I try 25 over 8, 3.125. Okay, now I know that C is greater than 3.125. Okay, and then C is a positive integer, means C cannot take a decimal. Then C is greater than 3.125. But it can be many C lor. Is it many answer? Let me see. Intensive 2.2, question number 8. Intensive 2.2. Question number 8. You write the answer is 4 and 5 lah. Actually, you can put any answer loh. Okay, but we put the nearer answer lah here. Okay, okay, because C must be greater than 3.125. So the next integer that is greater than 3.125 is a 4, 5, and actually onwards. They didn't set an upper limit for it. Okay, don't care lah. Okay, we write C1 is 4. Okay, C2 is 5. This question not very good. Okay, we continue. Part B. Based on the value of the C1 and C2 in the A, okay, does the equation of this has two real roots? Expand it. Wow. Okay, complicated law. Okay, next we continue. Sorry. Minus 5x plus 1 over 2 C1 plus C2 equals to 0. Okay, so the question asks, does these equations, okay, have two real roots? So just substitute inside. Explain how to explain how to explain? I don't know how to explain, but I know how to do only one. Just show the discriminant Okay, so this is 9, so this is 9 over 2. Okay, so this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. Okay, so I'm going to show that the B squared minus 4AC is what? -5 squared minus 4. A is 2, C is 9 over 2. This is 25. Cut. Okay, -11. Okay, if -11 is what? It's still smaller than 0 though. It's still smaller than 0. Okay, so the question asks whether this equation has two real roots. No ma. Okay, it still has no real roots. Okay, so you just write no. Okay, this equation, it has no real roots. Okay, if they ask to explain, then explain what to do. Just write okay, because they write explain okay, because okay, the discriminant is smaller than 0. Okay, let me see the answer. Yeah. Sometimes the questions are, don't know how to answer them. The equation does not have two real roots. They also don't expand what. Okay, that's all. Apa macam. Okay, we still have now it's almost 9:40. I have only 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Can I do this? I think okay lah. Okay, we do one more exercise. Because the next subtopic 2.3 also is very big. Girls, you are aware or not? Tomorrow I'm going to see you again. Okay. What time? 9 o'clock, right?
Yes, teacher.
9 o'clock. This is because I think I told you already. The 1 week before your school holiday and 1 week after the school holiday, I have something on. Okay. So I may cancel some of the class. At that time, I will let you know. That one you don't worry. Okay. If I didn't say cancel the class, then the class as usual. Okay. But I think I need to cancel some of the class. Therefore, I replace the class earlier since I can make use of your bio time. Okay. So you write your index for today, quadratic functions. Okay, when you have a function means you will see the fx. Okay, so this is an index for today. Today is the 8th. Okay, use your mmath to okay, so quadratic functions. We look at the picture on the right. Okay, this shape. Okay, when someone throw a ball, try to throw the ball inside the net. Okay, so this shape, the movement of the ball actually is the shape of the parabola. Okay, so the parabola shape is actually the a quadratic functions. Okay, so a ball is thrown into the net. Observe the path of the ball. Observe the path, right? It follow the shape of parabola. Okay, the path of the curve is the shape of the graph of the quadratic functions. Okay, then there has some other example when we go along the questions you will see some example also they follow this parabola shape. So you remember parabola shape is related to quadratic function. Quadratic function, okay, the highest power is 2. Okay, so the first part, okay, of this subtopic, we want to analyze, okay, the effect of the change of the A, B, and the C, okay, toward the shape of and the position of the graph. Oh, I tell you this subtopic again is very lengthy. Actually, I don't like this kind of I have to talk a lot, but I didn't write number. I don't like lah. I like to show you, how to solve problem. I don't like to talk a lot and then like show nothing like that lor. But all these are still important. Some of the questions, especially paper 2, it will ask you all these how to say the basic theory is still very important. So I still have to teach you. Okay. So we go through this, the general form of a quadratic functions. So this is the general form. Okay. A cannot be 0 is because A is the coefficient of the x squared. Okay, if A is 0 means no x squared already, cannot because this is quadratic. But the B and the C can be 0. Okay, the shape of the graph of the quadratic function is a parabola. Okay, where is symmetrical about the axis? Symmetrical about the axis. This is very important because always when you sketch for me the parabola, it not look like a symmetrical. Okay, for a parabola, remember always is symmetrical. The left hand side and the right hand side symmetry means like a mirror. The axis of symmetry is a mirror. So your left hand side and the right hand side are symmetry. Okay. So when next time when you sketch the graph of the quadratic function, please remember parabola, symmetrical. Okay, about the axis that passes through the minimum or the maximum point. Okay, this axis of symmetry always is either passes through minimum or the maximum point. Okay, this is very important. All this you have to remember. Okay. Because afterwards, the question will ask you to find the axis of symmetry. How to find the axis of symmetry? You just have to know the x-coordinate for the minimum of the maximum point. Then you will get the axis of symmetry. Okay, afterwards, I will show you this. Okay, maybe not today. Okay, but some other days. Okay, sure, confirm there is questions about this. Okay, look at this. The highest power of a quadratic function is the same as the highest power of a quadratic equation, that is 2. Okay, this one nothing. Okay, what are the effect on the shape and the position of the quadratic functions? Quadratic function graph if the value of the a, b, and the c change. Okay, let us see. Okay, I want to go to this website. Three two four HT 0 W. Okay, I still go through the textbook to explore the effect of a change in the value a, b, c towards the shape and the positions of the quadratic function graph. Okay, visit the link. Okay, observe the graph of the functions where a equals 1, b equals 2, c equals 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the beginning. Okay, they start with the a is 1, b is 2, and c is 3. Okay, in group, analyze the change of the shape and the positions of the quadratic functions graph based on the following instructions. Okay, so first, you drag A to the left and to the right without changing, okay, the slide B and the slide C. Okay, after that, you change the value of B. After that, you change the value of C. Okay, then number 4, make a generalization on the effect of the changes in the value A, B, C. Okay, present blah blah blah. Okay, so we straight away go to the finding. We straight away go to the finding. From the finding, I'm only going to change the value of A, B, C here. Okay, come back to the, sorry. Okay, come back to the textbook. Okay, this is the finding. Okay, so sorry, this one is a long, very lengthy. Okay, so this one as your notes, you may simplify it. Okay, you may make a way that easier for you to read or understand it. Okay, so we go to one by one. Okay, now A changes. Okay, we will see what will happen to the shape and the position of the graph. Okay, change in the value A affect the shape and the width of the graph. Okay, however, the y-intercept remain unchanged. After that, we're going to see this. Okay. When A is greater than 0, the shape of the graph is this smiling face. This one we call it smiling face. Okay, which passes through the minimum point. When A is smaller than 0, the shape of the graph is this. Okay, we say the sad face. Okay, which passes through the maximum point. Okay, so for the second dot, I'm going to show you now. Okay, A is positive, smiling face. A is negative, sad face. Go back to the link. Okay, now A is 1, so it's positive. You see the curve is smiling face. Okay, so you have a minimum point. Okay, now I drag. Okay, now I make the A become negative. Okay, so you can see the curve is a sad face. Okay, then you see a maximum point. Okay, so this is for the second dots. Okay, we come back here. Okay, for the graph, A is positive. Okay, example A equals 1. When the value A is larger than 1, okay, the width of the graph decreases. Okay, conversely, when the value of A is smaller than 1 and aperture to 0, okay, the width of the graph decreases. We don't consider for the 1A is smaller than 0. Here, we only consider for the A greater than 0. So, we test around when A is equal to 1. When larger to 1, what will happen? When smaller than 1, what will happen? But it cannot be smaller than 0, huh? Smaller than 0 is another case already. Okay, so now the third dot here, I'm going to show you by using the link. Okay, they say that, first of all, I set A equals to 1. Okay, this is the 1. Okay, then, you remember the shape, huh? Now I'm going to drag so that the A is larger than 1. Okay, they say that the width will be decreases, don't become thinner. Okay, can you see? Become thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. Okay, so the other way around, it should be lah, huh? I don't know whether, I don't think it can go. No, it cannot go. Okay, I cannot show you the A which is in between the 0 and 1. I cannot show you here. It's go by integer. It go by 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, but once you know that it's become A become bigger, the width become thinner, then it's confirmed lah, huh? Okay, when A becomes smaller, okay, the width will become bigger lor. Okay, then I go back to the first dot. It says that value in the A affect the shape and the width of the graph. However, what? Y-intercept remain unchanged. I want to see this, whether it's true or not. Okay, come back here. Okay, again, you see the y-intercept is here. Okay, just concentrate on this point. When I drag, okay, the A, you see or not? The y-intercept is still remain the same, remain unchanged. Remain unchanged. Okay, so this is the meaning. Okay, count. Last dot already. Okay, what? Okay, not too lengthy, huh? Okay, last dot already. For the graph, for the y are smaller than 0. Okay, so set face, huh? Okay, same thing. Okay, they set a reference point when A equals to -1. Okay, then we want to see when A is smaller than -1. Okay, the graph also become thinner. Okay, then A is bigger than -1, okay? Increase from -1 and approaches to 0. Okay? Then the graph, the width of the graph become the width of the graph increases. Okay, but this part again I cannot show you long because this one is in decimal. Okay, so I'm going to show you this only. Smaller than -1 means -2, -3, and -4, and etc. Okay, we want to see this, huh? Okay, yes. Okay, so first of all, I get -1. Okay, I drag this one a bit down. Oh, cannot, that's all. I don't know whether you can see it become fat or become thinner or not. Okay, suppose I drag now the A become -2, -3, and -4, etc. You can see the width also become thinner. Okay, decrease, the width decrease. Okay, now you see thinner, 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 and thinner. And then you will see the y-intercept remain unchanged. Okay, so this is for the first part. Okay, A changes. Okay, now this one I drag back to 1. Okay, now we want to see what happened to the if B changes. Okay, I go back to the textbook. Okay, if B changes, okay, we go through one by one. Okay, change in value B only affects the position of the vertex. Okay, vertex means the maximum or the minimum point lah, huh? The vertex means the, how to say, the corner. Okay, so means the maximum or the minimum point with respect to the y-axis. With respect to the y-axis, it only affects the position of the vertex with respect to the y-axis. However, the shape of the graph and the y-intercept are unchanged. Okay, this one we're going to see also afterwards. Okay, let us start with this. When B equals to 0, the vertex is on the y-axis. Okay, B equal to 0. Okay, go back to the link. Okay, when B equal to 0. Okay, can you see the vertex means here, the minimum point here? Okay, is on the y-axis, means the y-axis itself is the axis of symmetry. Okay, so this. Okay, then for the graph, okay, A is greater than 0, means smiling face. Okay, when B is positive, the vertex is on the left. of the y-axis and B is negative, the vertex is on the right of the y-axis. Okay, let us see. Okay, now smiling face, y is positive. Okay, when B is positive, the vertex is on the left of the y-axis. When B is negative, okay, the vertex is on the right of the y-axis, right side of the y-axis. Okay, now last dot. Okay, for the graph, y is smaller than 0 means set face. Okay, then again, this one I drag back to 0. Okay, when y is positive, okay, the vertex is on the right side of the y-axis, and when B is negative, the vertex is on the left side of the y-axis. Terbalik, okay, for A is positive and for A is negative, okay, the effect is terbalik. Okay, then we want to see whether is it correct. The shape, I think just now you notice already, the shape is the same. Better I put back to 1. Okay, this one is a bigger graph for you to see. You see, when I change this, the shape is the same. It just, it's like move only, move the vertex only, or move the whole graph, and then with the vertex they're moving. Okay, how about the y-intercept? Okay, let me see. The y-intercept, you see, always the same. Y-intercept is here. You concentrate on here, this point. See, the y-intercept always the same. No matter you move, how you move also, the y-intercept is still the same. Okay, so this is okay. Y-intercept are unchanged. Okay, the shape also is unchanged. Only the position of vertex with respect to the y-axis, it will affect this only for the changes in the change in the value of the B. Okay, very fast. We come to the last already. Okay, 5 more minutes. Okay, only the value of a C change. Okay, C changes. Okay, change in the value C only affect the position of the graph either vertically upwards and vertically downwards. The shape of the graph unchanged. Okay, let us see. Okay, let's say this one I set back to 2, the original. 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, C. Okay, now you see, what it say, it will move the position of the graph either vertically upward or vertically downward. Okay, let us see. If this is 3, you see, it move up, move up, move up, move up, move up. Okay, move down, 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 down. This is the meaning. Okay, it shift the whole graph up or down. Okay, but the rest remain. The shape is unchanged. Okay. I don't know whether I can go through 4 more minutes. Okay, example 9. Okay, let us go through example 9. Okay, example 9. Okay, the graph show the sketch. Oh, battery low. Wait for me. Okay, sorry. Okay, the diagram show the sketch of the graph. Okay, x squared plus 1, where a is 1, b is 0, c is 1. Make an analyze and generalization on the shape and the position of the graph when the following value change. Okay, then sketch the graph. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, the value of a becomes 2. The value of a becomes half. Okay, first of all, smiling face. Okay, a is 1, smiling face. Okay, remember just now we have analyzed. Okay, for this. Okay, a is greater than 0. Okay. Okay, so when a is larger than 1, okay, the width is decreased. Okay, so this is how you sketch. Okay, you got to label, huh? You got to label. Okay, because you are drawing two graphs, you got to label. Okay, so the dotted one is x squared plus 1. Okay, when a change to 2, okay, when the a become bigger, the width of the graph become thinner. Okay, so the blue color one is for a equals to 2. Okay, when a changes from 1 to 2, the width of the graph decreases. The y-intercept does not change, and the vertex is on the y-axis. All this you can write. Okay, all this you can write all the information that you know. Okay, part 2. Okay, part 2 is terbalik. Okay, now the a become half, so the width of the graph become increase. The width of the graph increases. Okay, so now the outside one, the factor one, okay, the outside one, okay, the blue color one is the a with the half. Okay, the inside one, the dotted one, is with the a is 1. Okay, then the rest the same. The y-intercept does not change. The vertex is on the y-axis. Why the vertex is on the y-axis is because b is 0 here. Okay, now we go to part b. Okay, now a remains 1, b remains 0. Okay, now we change the value of the c become 3. From 1 become 3. So here from the 1 it will move 3 units upwards. Okay, you see the answer. From the 1 it will move to 3, not 3 unit upwards. From the 1 it will move to 3. Because of the c, it changed from 1 it become 3. Okay, so same thing, you sketch a graph, then you must label it. Okay, which is which. So when c changes from 1 to 3, the shape of the graph remains unchanged. The only change is the position. That is, the graph move 2 units upwards. Just now I say 3 is wrong. It's true. Move 2 units upwards. Okay, then the vertex originally is at 1. Now it moved become at 3. Okay, so this is how you draw, label, and explain. Okay, so one more homework for you. Why cannot? Why cannot? Why cannot? I don't know what happened. Okay, one more homework for you. Okay, 10 o'clock. That's all for today. Wait for a while. I stop record. Oh, someone say something. Teacher can already. Oh, okay. She in already. So you whatever part you miss, you have to watch the video. Okay, stop recording.